Hello, how's everybody doing? Thank you for joining us here on YouTube. Let me make sure my sound's coming in correctly. Make sure my microphone is on. Yeah, microphone looks good. The sounds are coming in booming. I love Sundays. I love the weekends. Welcome. Let's give everybody a chance to get in before I jump into this. Doing a little bit of experimental work. That's what happens on the weekends when I don't have clients here. And my son Kai is happily in the next room doing his own live show, his own live broadcast in Dragon Ball Fighter Z #4. If you go to the Kai Lockett channel, you can see him there. And here we are live. So let's see. Go to the Kai Lockett channel. You can see him. All right. So, yes, athletic peak performance. People, we have got so much to talk about. Okay? Today, I want to talk about the somatosensory band, which is also called the motor cortex. Okay? And the motor cortex is where you would see the headphones. Okay, if you had your headphones on, right? That's where you would see your headphones. Okay, where you would see the headphone band over your head. So I'm going to prepare an illustration here for you in my next band here, just to kind of give you an idea of where the motor cortex is. What you're going to see here is an image of the motor cortex. Okay, you have to forgive the dimness of my office. I kind of like it dim when I'm doing my weekend work, when I'm doing my Sunday evening work. I'm preparing myself mentally and spiritually for the week to come. But what I've got going on right now is I'm doing an 8-mile run. Okay, we are at the altitude of 1,450 feet here in the city of Upland, California, and the city of San Antonio Heights, okay, or the San Antonio Heights Fire Station is at I think it's 2,300 feet above sea level. That's the altitude, and I run there. Okay, so that's a 4-mile run and a 900-foot climb. Okay. And a 4-mile run back and a 900-foot descent. Starting at 1,400 feet above sea level. So I'm taxing my body to produce hemoglobin and taxing my body to be more efficient when running. Taxing myself, my cardiovascular system, as well as believe me, my legs and my back and my muscular system and everything. But what I'm doing right now is a hack. I'm doing a hack that I do for athletes, and it's called peak performance training. So if you look here, I'm going to go to a different illustration here. All right. All right. Now play that funky music, white boy. So here you go. Here is the somatosensory band, right? That's where I'm training. As you can see, I'm going to be training right here, right here, right here, right above the templar lobe, and right here. Notice I'm not involving the frontal lobe. I'm not involving the parietal lobe. I'm not involving the occipital lobe. Okay? Now, I'm going to give you some more illustrations of what we're looking at, all right? There's a location on the motor cortex. This is a cross section, like if the head was sliced in from the side. So here on the motor cortex, you can find an area that corresponds with the senses, the somatosenses, the feeling from, and the control of every part of your body. So if you are an athlete and you come to me for peak performance training, eventually I am going to train you here, right here, okay? And since I have a peak performance athletic task that I should like to accomplish in this coming week, I am training my braining, right here along the motor cortex. Okay, let me show you another illustration. Look at that, you see? Motor cortex off to the right, illustrated on the brain in red, right? And the somatosensory cortex right behind it, illustrated on the brain in light blue, right? Okay, so needless to say, that's where I'm training today. This is an athletic hack, an athlete's trick. This is where I train athletes to help them gain a state of peak performance. I'm only showing you where. I'm not showing you what frequencies, because that's for later episodes. All right? Let me show you another illustration while I'm putting this on my head. Oops. Kind of naked there for a minute. Wow, that's pretty. That's kind of a 3D illustration. I like that. Okay. So now you can see where the probes are on my head, where the probes are going to go on my head, right? Right along the motor cortex, right along the somatosensory band. And this is my secret weapon for peak performance, people. My secret weapon for peak performance. So if you want to train for peak athletic performance and you want to get down like this, come and meet me here at the BiomedRx Health Center, okay? And I think we just need to bring that original funky beat back, all right? So here you go, all right? Nice sounds, huh? You can see here where I'm hooked up, right? And I'm not hooked up, my camera gear is not hooked up in the neurofeedback center, and I don't want to use any of the neurofeedback computers to do it. So I'm going to log out. This is kind of a short live. Sorry. This is kind of a short live, but it's short but valuable because I'm sharing with you some really valuable peak performance tips. Okay. Athletic peak performance, training the somatosensory band. And I am going to go and train my brain, and I shall see you guys after I finish training. I'll be back. Take care. Yeah, this is fun.